NBA totals for Saturday, November 26th. Don't forget to check out our NCAA segment as well. Don't forget to check out SBR, all the numbers, all the sportsbook reviews, sportsbook bonuses, sign-up bonuses, things like that. The blacklist sportsbooks to avoid. Great day of college football out there too. So check out all the articles and videos we have at the website. This is our NBA segment. We do have our NCAA segment out there as well. So let's break down. We got 3 games on the card today. Here we go. First one we got is San Antonio and Washington. Oddsmakers have it at 203. I'm going to go under the total of 203. Both teams coming off a back-to-back. Washington getting the win against Orlando, and San Antonio pulling out the win at Boston. So good defensive job actually by both teams to pull this out. San Antonio had to come back, but they did allow, they did allow just 103 points at Boston. That's pretty good because that's pretty good Boston offense. Washington, nice job holding Orlando. Orlando, they're pretty bad though, to just 91 points. But nice job their game before that, allowing Phoenix just 101. So Scott Brooks is preaching more defense. So will it translate as they take on the Spurs? I think they'll do enough to stay under this total. I don't think they can beat San Antonio, but I do think this is going to be a little bit of a more of a slow go than probably people would anticipate. That's why it's 203. Because the way Washington likes to run, it seems it should be higher, especially with how efficient San Antonio is. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and let's talk some numbers here. We got San Antonio. They're averaging 103.6 points per game. Washington averaging 102.8. San Antonio, they're allowing just 98.3 points per game. They're ranked 6th in the league. And surely, as they continue, slowly but surely, they're starting to put the clamps down on teams. They really are. They're starting to do a nice job defensively. Washington, they're allowing 105.6, but again, they are playing a little bit better defense. And something, as far as tempo goes, Washington right now, they're only allowing 84 attempts per game. That ranks 10th in the league. San Antonio, we know they're slow. They're getting up just 81.7. That ranks 2nd to last in the NBA, or 29th, if you want to call it that. And Washington, they're getting up 87, but San Antonio, again, they're allowing just 81.5. That ranks 5th in the league. So San Antonio does not like to go fast, but they're just so efficient. I mean, they're ranked 1st in three-point shooting percentage. They're 7th in overall shooting percentage. They're 6th in shooting efficiency. I mean, they're so tough defensively. But with both these teams coming off a back-to-back, and the way Washington seems to have set things up defensively a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot here on under the total. I don't think it's going to get over the 203. Okay? And let's go on to the next one. A lot more statistics. I could talk about this one game. I could talk about any of these games. I could spend 30 minutes on it, but I'm not going to do that because that would get boring. All right, next one up. We got Detroit and Oklahoma City. I'm going to go over the 203 in this matchup. These two are also both coming off a back-to-back. Oklahoma City had a really high-scoring affair. Detroit, nice win versus the Clippers. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this one. Right now we got Detroit averaging just 97.4 points per game. They've really been a defensive team. And Oklahoma City, they're averaging 105.2 points per game. Oklahoma City, they're allowing 105, and Detroit, they're allowing just 96.5. That ranks 2nd in the league. Detroit's doing a really good job defensively. But I like the fact they're coming off a back-to-back, and I think the way Oklahoma City likes to control tempo, and they're really starting to push the pace. You look at their game yesterday, and right now on the season, Oklahoma City, they're averaging just over 88 attempts per game. They're ranked 4th in the league, and they're allowing over 87. So they're really starting to kind of get that up tempo that Billy Donovan wants to go. Now, Detroit, although they have relied on defense, they're getting up almost 87 attempts per game. That ranks 12th in the league. They've been pretty good at limiting attempts, but mostly they've done a good job defensively percentage-wise. They've been solid, across the board. You look at their shooting percentages, defensive shooting percentage. Right now, they rank 2nd in the league, allowing opponents to shoot just 42.7% from the field. That ranks 2nd. That's really solid. However, that being said, I just like the fact that I think with the teams coming off a back-to-back, Detroit has no problem getting up and down and going with some tempo. I think Oklahoma City's going to run, so I think they're going to get over this 203. I really think they're going to get up and down tonight. Fast breaks. Here's Oklahoma City right here. They're averaging 17.6 fast break points per game. They're ranked 2nd in the league. They love to get out in transition. That's the way Billy Donovan runs. They're finally starting to get to that. Detroit's been pretty good at defending transition, but I think Oklahoma City is going to control the tempo coming back home. Playing at home. And just getting up and down the floor. So that's what I look for today. I think they're going to really go fast. So I'm going to take over the total here with Oklahoma City and Detroit over that 203. Last one up we got is Minnesota Golden State. Golden State coming off a back-to-back after taking on the Lakers. Now, right now, oddsmakers have it at 221. I'm going to go over that total. The last time Golden State came off a back-to-back. Played Boston, then they played Milwaukee. That Milwaukee game was 124 to 121. So they have no problem getting up and down the floor off a back-to-back. This is going to be a three-pointer showcase because you got Minnesota right now. They ranked first in the league last time I checked. Right now they're down to seventh, but they're shooting still almost 37% from distance. Golden State, they're allowing 34.5%. That just ranks in the middle of the league. So Minnesota, they don't shoot a ton of threes, just over 23 per game. But if they could shoot, percentage-wise, then they're going to be way excited to play Golden State. I think they're going to go ahead and score enough to stay with Golden State. Right now, Golden State's just on fire. We know they're going to score. Minnesota, they're averaging 103.5 points per game. Golden State, 119.2. That is absolutely insane how many points they're scoring. Golden State, they're allowing, though, 106.7. So they want to go tempo. You push tempo and let's run because they know teams cannot keep up with them. Minnesota, they're allowing 104 points per game. They got some athletes, and they're going to go ahead, I think, and get up and down the floor. You got two contrasting styles, though, with Minnesota getting up just 83 attempts per game, and they're allowing just 80. That ranks third in the league. But this is at Golden State, and I just like the way Golden State seems to kind of control teams and lets them get into the flow with them. I mean, you look at yes, their game went under with the Lakers yesterday, but they were playing them two times in a row, and I think that was really a bad game. That just wasn't a good one to watch. You look at their games previous though, and they're going with some really fast tempo. They're scoring a ton of points. Right now, attempts, I mean, they're averaging 87 attempts per game, but they're just so efficient. They're shooting 50, I'm talking about the Warriors, of course, 50% from the floor, 57% on their two-point shots, 38% from distance. I mean, they are ridiculous. Minnesota, pretty decent in defending the three, but this is the Warriors, and defending the three, and that's it. You look at Minnesota, Tom Thibodeau, I mean, they have a good young team. I think they'll be good next year or the year after, as long as he stays coach, because I still believe in him, but they're allowing opponents to shoot almost 47% overall. That is terrible. That's second to last in the league, and they're allowing opponents to shoot 53% on their two-point shots. That, again, is second to last in the league. So Golden State should be able to score a lot. But Minnesota didn't play yesterday. Golden State did, so I look for a track meet. I think it's going to be really fast. And Golden State, they're just ridiculous. I'm just looking at their statistics. Again, another team and game I could talk about forever, but I'm not going to for brevity's sake. All right, we got 3 games. That's it for today. I hope you enjoy all the college football. Let's take a quick look at them again. We got San Antonio, Washington under the 203, Detroit, Oklahoma City over the 203, Minnesota, Golden State over the 221. And I think it's just going to be an amazing track meet. Okay, those are the 3 we got. Be sure to check out SBR, and I wish you luck on your picks today.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.